So I'm out here tonight working on the headers, just getting started on it. Um, what I did was I bought it's a weld up header kit, just a universal kit. It's made by Patriot. It's a pretty decent looking kit. It's going to do what I want it to do. I'm going to go 2-inch the whole way. I'm not going to bother stepping it. I'll show you the kit. This is it. You say it's just a weld up kit. It's actually a big block kit, but I don't care. I just want the bends out of it. Start cutting it up, have my way with it. I got 2 extra J bends, just in case, kind of until I get going on it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to need, but that should work. I've got the flanges are bolted on the heads. I got spark plugs in. That's really the most important thing I'm shooting for is make sure the plugs are easy to get in and out of. My old headers were pretty good, so I haven't got my bend pack hoist yet, like the Street Outlaw guys, so these are my jack stands, and I'll be using my creeper. I basically cut these kind of temp, whatever you want to call it, out of flat plate. I just hole sawed it with a 2-inch hole saw, so it can kind of put the tubes where I want them to end up, and from there I can just fit the collector after that, but at least it'll give me somewhere to go. I usually use a hose clamp or something, but I just saw this done somewhere else. I thought it was a neat idea. I thought I'd give it a try, so I'll see how it goes. Basically just centered them up under the car, and I got the bottom leveled up with the chassis, so one's not going to hang down lower than the other or anything silly like that. And yeah, give me somewhere to go to. Okay, so I got the driver's side header is all mocked up. Thing was a freaking nightmare for some reason, but anyway, it took me about 2 weeks just mocking it up. Just an hour here and there though, so that doesn't help either. As I'm sure everyone's aware, it's just tacked together right now, as you can see. Fit-ups are all nice, super tight. Now I'll cut it apart, one tube at a time, and fully weld the tube. Then weld the flanges on. I'm going to build spikes for the collectors, and I can weld the collectors on. And then I'll get the joy of building the other side. So we'll see how she goes. Okay, I got the passenger side mocked up. Went a lot better than the driver's side. I guess I kind of had an idea where I had to go with everything, so it went really quick. You can see I got this tube is still just tacked in place. All the joints are just tacked together. So what I do is just cut the tacks off the flange, one tube at a time. And then you can pull the tube out and you can fully weld all your joints. Drop her back in. I just clamp it down at the end and weld the flange. And then I'll fit the collector once I'm done, and yeah, these things are almost done. Okay, I got the header tubes welded, I got the flanges welded on. Just working at fitting the collectors and building spikes. I've never built spikes before, but I just cut out some pieces out of a piece of tubing and welded them up until it looked like a spike. So mission accomplished, I think. And just gonna fit them now, and then I can weld the spike in, weld the center of the tubes up, fit the collector, and I'll show you what it looks like before I weld the collector on. Okay, so I've been going at the headers pretty hard, trying to get them done so I can move on to some other stuff. So you can see I'm just fitting the collector right now. I've built up in between the tubes with weld just to bring it out to the collector. That way I can weld all the way around the collector and it'll be totally sealed up. As you can see, the spikes are in. I just blended it a little bit just to help the transition, and hopefully we'll get these things welded on by the end of the week and they'll be all done. Move on to something else. Okay, just finished welding on the second collector. As you can see, I just welded all the way around it. It's all sealed up. You can see the spike in there. And that's it. Just sandblast them, paint them, and they're all done. That's it. Custom headers built at home in the garage.